Did you know losing just 1 to 2% of the water in your body is enough to make your manhood stop listening to you? It's not about age. It's not about testosterone. It's about something so simple most men ignore it. Water. Frank, 67, a healthy man with no diabetes, no blood pressure problems. Yet every night felt like a failure. Every time he got close to his wife, anxiety took over. He made excuses. I'm tired. I'm stressed. Until one day, his doctor asked him a simple question. How much water do you drink in a day? Frank was stunned. If you've ever felt like things don't work the way they used to, stay with me. Because in the next few minutes, I'll show you how drinking water the right way can improve a man's performance, backed by medical science. No pills, no heavy workouts, just water. And if you're watching right now, type water in the comments. So I know you're still here, ready to get your edge back from something as simple as hydration. Frank isn't the only one. Thousands of men over 60 ask the same question. I'm healthy. I still feel desire. So why can't I perform? The answer often comes down to dehydration. Here's the science. When a man gets aroused, the body releases nitric oxide, a messenger that relaxes the smooth muscles in the penis. This allows blood to rush into the chambers, creating an erection. But for this to happen, blood needs volume, pressure, and elasticity. Even mild dehydration, just 1%, reduces plasma volume, weakens circulation, and blocks nitric oxide from doing its job. The result? A weak or even failed erection. Frank barely drank a liter of water a day. He sipped on coffee, soda, even light beer, but none of that helps circulation. In fact, those drinks make dehydration worse. Medical news. Today, 2018, showed that even mild dehydration can trigger temporary erectile dysfunction. Greater Boston Urology, 2022, recommends men over 60 drink at least 1.9 liters daily to protect blood vessel health and erections. And Dr. Reena Malik, a leading urologist, points out, 3.7 liters a day is the ideal total fluid intake for men, including both drinks and water from foods. So Frank made a change. Every morning, 12 ounces of plain water right after waking up. Before each meal, 7 ounces. And 30 minutes before intimacy, another 8 ounces. Plain, not cold, not with ice. Within just 1 week, things changed. His confidence returned. His body responded. Intimacy no longer felt broken. So if you've been sighing over lost performance, try what Frank did. Drink smart. Drink enough. Drink at the right times. And watch for this early warning sign. If your urine is dark yellow or smells strong, that's your body telling you your inner power is running low. Don't wait until it's gone. Right now, grab a glass of water, drink it, and get ready for the next part, where I'll reveal how dehydration doesn't just weaken blood flow, it also attacks your hormones and nervous system. Carl, 72. He still loved his wife. He still had desire. But every time they got close, his heart raced, his body heated up. And then, nothing. Not from disease, not from psychology, but from a hidden chemical reaction inside his own body. Here's what happens. When you're dehydrated, your body triggers an alarm system called RAAS, survival mode. It releases a hormone called angiotensin II, which tightens blood vessels. Bad news. Instead of opening up to let blood flow down there, your vessels clamp shut. Blood rushes to the brain and heart instead. Your manhood gets cut off before it even starts. It gets worse. Dehydration raises cortisol, the stress hormone, while free testosterone crashes. And when dopamine, your pleasure neurotransmitter, falls too, desire itself fades. Carl described it perfectly. I feel like I'm unplugged. I want to, but I can't switch on. Dallas Men's Health Clinic, 2021, confirmed chronic dehydration disrupts hormones and lowers libido. And Men's Health, 2023, quoting Dr. Raina Malik, explained, dopamine, testosterone, and erections are all impacted by hydration. So Carl made a simple shift. He swapped coffee for mineral water with magnesium, potassium, and sodium. Cut out soda, energy drinks, and anything that dehydrates. Checked his urine color each morning. Pale yellow meant he was on track. After just 10 days, his desire returned. No more stress, no more avoidance, just natural connection with his wife, like years ago. If you see yourself in Carl, don't let things keep sliding. Change the small habits. Drink the right kind of water. At the right times. In the right amounts. Raymond, 70, shared something deeply real. I don't mind being less strong. I mind waking up 2 or 3 times a night to pee. I'm exhausted, and the next day I have no energy for intimacy. He had checked his prostate, took his meds, but nothing changed. Until one doctor asked, "Have you tried drinking water properly?" It sounded like a joke. But 2 weeks later, after hydrating the right way, Raymond slept better, peed less at night, and most importantly, his desire returned. Here's why. Dehydration doesn't just weaken performance. It also causes constipation, bladder irritation, and nighttime urgency. When the body is hydrated, softer stools, less pressure on the pelvic area, less bladder irritation. Diluted urine, bladder contracts less, fewer nighttime trips. Stable blood pressure, stronger, longer-lasting erections. And since intimacy is physical exercise, water matters for stamina too. Without it, muscles tire, the heart races, energy drops, recovery slows. With it, blood pumps stronger, muscles stay flexible, and endurance improves naturally. Greater Boston Urology, 2022, confirmed. Proper hydration reduces urinary symptoms like urgency, weak flow, and frequent night urination. And the American Heart Association reminds, hydration keeps blood pressure steady, especially in older adults with mild heart conditions or on medication. But here's a warning. Drinking too much too fast can cause low sodium, dizziness, arrhythmia, even seizures. And men with heart or kidney issues must follow their doctor's fluid limits. Raymond adjusted smartly. Morning, 20 to 24 ounces. Noon to afternoon, another 16 to 24 ounces. After 7 p.m., less and less. Before bed, just a sip, 2 to 3 ounces, enough to avoid thirst but not wake up. Within 2 weeks, he slept deeply, woke refreshed, and his wife's morning smile said it all. If you deal with night urination, fatigue in bed, or unexplained weakness, chances are water is the missing link. Check your daily hydration. Don't let a small mistake steal a big part of your life. 1 month later, Frank, the man who started this story, came back to his doctor, smiling. No pills, no expensive supplements. Just one simple line. I drank water. The right way, at the right times. And I feel like I'm back. No more stress. No more shame. Frank and his wife were back in the same bed, after almost a year apart. And for the first time in months, he felt proud. Not just because his body worked again, but because he felt connected, alive, himself. Remember, water is not a miracle cure for ED, but without enough water, blood can't flow, hormones can't balance, the mind can't relax, and stamina collapses. With water, you rebuild your foundation as a man. Men don't go weak because of age. Men go weak because they've ignored the simple things too long. So start now. Drink water in the morning, before meals, before activity. Avoid too much caffeine and soda if dehydration is an issue. Track your urine. Pale yellow is the goal. Don't overload water at night, and if you have heart or kidney conditions, check with your doctor. If you're still watching, you're no longer on the sidelines. You're a man ready to live strong, live joyful, and live connected, even after 60. Leave a comment if you've ever underestimated water or saw yourself in Frank, Carl, or Raymond's story. And hit subscribe if you want more science-backed tips to restore men's health, strength, and performance, naturally and effectively. Because the journey of a healthy man only truly begins when he decides not to give up. See you in the next video.